Hey man, what's going on?
Man, I wish there was like more manga like Junji Ito, man. Like nobody can really mimic this guy's style. I wish there was just something or some manga that was similar to his style or just something, man. Like come on, bro.
Wait, hold up. There actually is a manga that you haven't heard about that's extremely similar to Junji Ito's style. And the creator for that manga is...
Wait. I think I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Kazu Umez, right? I guess yeah, his stories were cool, but his style, like his artwork, is a little too different in my opinion. I kind of prefer Junji Ito's style more.
Nah, bro, you got it wrong. Just hear me out, dude. The creator for this manga is...
Oh wait. I think I got it this time. You're referring to Shintaro Kago, right? I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about because I did enjoy his Dementia 21 manga volume, but I feel like it was still a little lacking. There wasn't enough horror, you get what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, you're completely wrong, so just let me finish. The creator for this manga is Edogawa Rampo and Suihiro Maru.
Who?
That's right. Now, a lot of you probably share the same sentiment and you guys have not heard of these names before in the past. Suffice to say, these two are a match made in heaven, and the reason I say that is because Edogawa Rampo was actually a very well-known writer back in the day. He was heavily inspired by Edgar Allan Poe as well because he wanted to write mystery novels himself. So Suihiro Maru took one of these stories by Edogawa Rampo and pretty much just created a manga out of it. Now Suihiro Maru is an exceptional artist. Some of his artwork actually rivals Junji Ito's. His art style heavily reminds me of Junji Ito's style. So you guys can see where I'm taking this. Two legends came together, the writer and the artist, and they were able to create something that can rival Junji Ito's stories. And that something is The Tale of Panorama Island. Welcome again to another video, guys. You can call me your host, Rich Taku, Richter, whatever works. In this video, we're going to be checking out Strange Tale of Panorama Island. Now I want to start off with an apology because this is a standalone review for this manga, and I have a bad habit of comparing this manga to Junji Ito's works because it heavily reminds me of something that's made by Junji Ito. So again, I just want to apologize in advance. I don't want you guys to think like, oh, why do you keep comparing these two separate manga? Like with completely different manga, why are you comparing them? I just can't help it, I'm sorry. That being said, let's start off with the story for Tale of Panorama Island, the Strange Tale of Panorama Island, I should say. It's actually not that strange of a tale at all. Now this strange tale, so to speak, is a story that centers around a poor guy who's a writer and he's trying to make it big. Now luck actually ends up being on his side as one of his family members dies. Well, I mean, that's not really lucky, but the family member that did die is someone that looks almost exactly the same as him. So more or less, he tries to use this guy's death to his advantage as he ends up actually faking his own death in hopes to impersonate this other guy who died that looks exactly like him. And by doing this, he's hoping to claim that fortune for himself. That's all I can tell you guys. I don't want to go too much into like spoiler territory and stuff like that. But as you can probably tell already, the story is kind of interesting. It's something that actually makes you want to read the volume. When I read the synopsis and I saw the cover art, and I was like, this is definitely something that's right up my alley. Honestly, I was so stoked that I found something that seemed so similar to Junji Ito's style that I just threw this into my cart and I checked out. Like, I didn't even look at the price, but now that I look back on it, I think it was like 35 bucks, which honestly, I ain't even complaining. The reason I say that is because I actually expected to get a much smaller volume. Look how massive this thing is. It's just look at this, guys. Hold up, let me show you guys a proper comparison. Just give me a second here. Oh, damn, this thing's heavy, man. Look at the comparison, look at this. I mean, on top of that, it's hardcover as well. Let's save that for the preview, shall we? Speaking of preview, that's pretty much all I have to say for the intro, so I kind of just want to get straight into the flip through so you guys can have a quick look at this. There's one short thing that I do want to say before I start. Just a quick disclaimer, this actually has an insane amount of nudity inside of it. I heavily advise that you guys do not get this for anyone who's young. So yeah, I just wanted to warn you guys. But yeah, let's just hop straight into the flip through. Let's take a quick preview at this magnificent and beautiful volume. Yeah, that's about it. Let's check it out. So yeah, before I start and go straight into it, I want to let you guys know that there is obviously going to be some nudity, and I will be censoring that in the video because it's mostly unavoidable. I don't know, but I'll try it and we'll see what we can do, but let's go right into it. Now this large format for the manga really benefits from these large spreads that they have for the artwork. It just looks, it makes the art pop out even more. It just looks really beautiful, guys. This is another reason I would like more oversized manga. I wish they would release it in bigger formats. That wraps it up. Now I'm going to transition to the next phase of my review. I'll be talking a bit more about the story and stuff like that, and the pricing as well, so stay tuned. So, now that you guys have seen the preview, you're probably wondering, is there any other volumes these two have released? And unfortunately, no, there isn't. In fact, this is the only English release that there is. I want to give you guys a little bit of backstory on this, as I did do extensive research on Suihiro Maru and Edogawa Rampo. So let me start off with Edogawa Rampo. He actually started making stories way back in the 1800s, I believe it was. Most of his stories have been compiled into novels. So pretty much the bottom line is not many of Edogawa Rampo's stories actually have been made into manga format. I believe Suihiro Maru actually adapted one other story of his, which was, I believe it's called Caterpillar, but that wasn't translated into English either. So pretty much there's only two volumes, Panorama Island and there's Caterpillar, that's it. And this is the only one that's been released in English. So let's talk about Suihiro Maru. The good news is that actually Suihiro Maru did a lot of artwork for different volumes. He's actually made his own volumes as well, manga volumes. Some of them are even available on Amazon. But hey, guess what? All those volumes I'm talking about, they're in French. Again, it just comes back to what I said before. This is the only English volume. Only English volume. Only English. Those books that he made art for, they're pretty much his own original works. So if you're expecting this kind of storytelling, you're not gonna get that. The only time these two great men collaborated was on this story and Caterpillar. That's it. And Caterpillar was never released in English, so I mean, hopefully we get it. But I mean, to be fair, a lot of the artwork Suihiro Maru does for the manga that he does do it's kind of questionable, as it's full of intense sexual scenes and violence. So I don't know if that's something I would be covering on this channel, even if it was released. But anyway, guys, I did a lot of research on that topic, and I wanted to let you guys know, in case one of you guys are wondering why there aren't more volumes released like this. Now you know. In fact, I even actually went on Suihiro Maru's website. He does have a website, and I'll leave it down below in the description. And it's in Japanese though, so it's not in English at all. There are subtitles that are in English. I believe the manga volume titles are in English, if you guys want to see which releases he has done so far. Aside from that, I don't really have any gripes with this release. It's pretty awesome. I'm actually genuinely impressed with how it looks and the publishing quality. But anyway, guys, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really wanted to shed some light on this manga volume because I know there's a lot of Junji Ito fans out there. And I have previously researched in the past for mangakas that are similar to Junji Ito, or just something that is similar to his style, and I never was able to find anything. And just magically, like a couple of weeks ago, I came across this. Again, I appreciate the support. Drop a like, a comment if you guys have a suggestion for any other manga I should cover. Aside from that, guys, stay safe, peace out, and we'll see you on the next one.